So I just was invited into the beta of LTX Studio. And I'm kind of wondering, could LTX Studio be the answer to fast AI video creation? Well, we're going to find out as I actually take my first dive into working with LTX Studio to develop an animated music video. So let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are, LTX Studio, storytelling transformed by Lightricks. Now, how I got into this beta was, first of all, I joined the waitlist. So you can see right here on the website it says, join the waitlist. So I joined and nothing was happening, but they also have a Discord server. And it appears that they're doing a very, very controlled rollout of their beta. And they're doing it more through the Discord server. At least that was my experience. But you really have to be like on your toes because they don't really announce when they're going to be doing a rollout or an invitation to join their beta. So they'll usually send out some message and say, fill out this form and the first 100 people will get access. So lucky for me, I was kind of just sitting around, just not doing much. Actually, in the bathroom. And, and I'm looking at my phone and boom, it pops up on my Discord. And I was very fortunate to get in. So here we are, LTX Studio. Now, if you know anything that I've done in the past, when I've created my animated music videos to Unity by Rakesop, Stay a While, and Oh Lover by Rakesop, I used a combination of Midjourney, Runway ML, Layapix, Pika Labs, Pixaverse, Kyber, and Hyper to create the video. So I was using a lot of different softwares to do this, and I'm really hoping to kind of streamline that process and make it a lot easier. So I'm going to give LTX Studio a shot and take you through my ideation and creating a video using them. And if you're interested, I'm going to be doing another video on using Pixaverse since they have consistent character creation inside of their platform. So that's something which I definitely need, and I'm glad that AI is moving forward in that direction. All right, so I signed in. And here I am on the UI. It says type your film idea or full synopsis. So I kind of like this. When people ask me if I went to film school, I tell them no, I went to films. I like that. All right. So happy ending. All right. So there we go. All right. So here to give you some ideas. Software engineer gets trapped in a virtual reality game. Blah, blah. A man who survives a plane crash. Hidden romance. All right. So there we go. I'm going to hit next and let's see what it does. Even though it's decaf, it's still pretty doggone good. All right, so this is pretty cool. So what's amazing is this gave me the exact same people as it did on my other computer. So either I wrote the story exactly the same or it's going to do this with everything. So I'll probably have to kind of, try it out and see if it's going to always recreate the same thing. All right, so here we go. I kind of like this. Gave me the story overview. Project settings. Hopeful, alien, futuristic, emotional. I don't know about alien, but we'll keep it in there. Visual aesthetic is cinematic. Okay, cinematic. 16:9. Now, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It gave me 3 characters. It read my script, gave me 3 characters, and actually, I think that's all the characters I need. Okay, so what's next? I guess I'll hit start. Alright, so pretty interesting. Looks like it's going to create a storyboard and then have a shot editor. Now, one thing that I might do is actually take my script or my idea and then upload it into ChatGPT and see if it can rewrite it in a better way. Oh, okay, wait. All right, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so here's my storyboard. Location: Earth home, dim lighting, overcast, voice. It gives me a voiceover. Are you kidding me? I mean, a voiceover. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we are. We're back, and I kind of like this. So Eliza. Okay, so it looks like it gave me her name, so I can just copy and paste this anywhere I want. Now, gee, but look at this. Medium shot, motion, and I can add sound effects. Now, I'll probably add sound effects in post, but, or maybe I'll try sound effects with this ship taking off. This is crazy. Crazy. Okay, so it says, tearfully embraces her husband and child before boarding the spaceship. Okay, I like that. So let me go ahead and hit generate video. Now let's look at these other ones. Spaceship launching the dark overcast. Spaceship drifting through desolate expanse of space. A sense of loneliness and fear. Entering the atmosphere of a distant planet. A glimmer of hope in the unknown. Gazes out into the endless expanse of space. Okay, wait. So shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, shot 4. Okay, right here. Gaze out to feelings alone. Tear-filled eyes reflecting the starry void outside. Hand reaches out to touch the cold window, a sense of longing. I like that. Spaceship descends through the misty atmosphere of the planet. This is scene 3. Steps out to the alien, gazing at the unfamiliar. Sets up a beacon. Anxiously awaits. Wow. And look at these. Look at these images. Oh, geez. What the? Oh, okay. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, they got the husband there. Oh my. Okay. This is sick. All right, so this is my first one. And before I go ahead, I almost would like to just preview this whole thing. But I'm going to go into the shot editor. Okay, so here we go. So first thing is she embraces her husband and child before boarding the plane. And that does not look like a husband and child. Custom, extreme, natural motion, 3 seconds, sound effects. Okay. Shot 2. Alright, so I can add some sound effects in here. So if I go here and click loud boom, horror atmosphere sub drop. Let me listen to it. Dang, alright, kind of nice. Let's do a spaceship taking off. No audio results found. I kind of figured that that was going to happen. I was being a little specific. Okay, so let's try some more. Um, explosion. There's always explosions. Explosion 5. Let's check this out. A pretty big explosion. I think I might be able to work with that and just kind of like lengthen it out. No, I don't want strong explosion blast. I want... That's it. That's the one. Whoops. Alright, so that's the one I want. That's the one I want. Alright, so I'm going to keep it at 3 seconds because I can just expand it out. Slow the roll, as they say. And, okay. Actually, I really like this. I'm not too sure about shot 3 because this spaceship looks a lot different than this spaceship. So, has some incongruencies there unless this thing kind of like, opens up and then turns flat or something like that. But hell, it's the first one, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and try it out. All right, so this looks kind of good. I'm liking this. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and preview it. We got characters right here. All right, cool. The last thing is... Okay, cool. Let me go ahead. Let's listen to the voiceover. How about that?
When Earth was dying, I had to leave my family behind, searching for a new home in the stars.
Not too convincing. I'm probably not going to use a voiceover because it's a music video, so I don't need a voiceover. All right, so, okay, we're just going to cancel that. And, okay, so I'm just going to keep all this. Sounds pretty cool. I'm going to preview and export. So let's check out. Looks like they have a couple choices for quality. Image sequence, animatic, standard. All right, so cool. I can just do standard quality, but then you could also always use another third-party software like Topaz and upscale it if you want. So preview and export it, and let's see what happens next. All right, so the video's all done, and to be honest with you, the rendering kept getting an error, or like the preview, but when I just went ahead and did the render, it just went straight through. So how long it took, I don't know, because I was watching the ALG championships with my son while it was rendering, but it honestly didn't take that long. I probably was gone for like 30-45 minutes, and I came back and it was all done. So here's what it came out with, and overall, for 32 seconds of video, it's pretty good. You can create some B-roll and things like that to put in between here to kind of add more to the story, but overall I'm pretty pleased. There's some things that didn't line up. So for example, she is supposed to be saying goodbye to her husband and child, and she's saying goodbye to another woman, and this almost looks like this is supposed to be her hand, her arm, or whatever. I don't know. That just a little bit of morphing there going on. Overall, the movement was really nice. I kind of like that movement, very natural movement. But I'm thinking this is like her arm is one piece with her. I just can't get over that. Let's move along. All right, so now we have the rocket ship taking off, and there's the landing. Now she's supposed to be looking a little. Okay, so there you saw there's a little bit of morphing, but let me slow it down here. All right, so here she's supposed to be looking sad, and she doesn't really look that sad. But I do like the camera movement, the zooming in. You know, you have the medium shot, and then you go to a close-up shot. So that was actually pretty nice. And after I put it into the editing software, I can kind of cut and splice and split and all this other type of stuff, and then add in a bunch of B-roll. But this could, I see, save you a lot of time with having to create all the characters and then all the movement and things like that. Okay, so here, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's been invaded by an alien or if it's, you know, the spaceship that's, you know, she's seeing things, or I don't know, something about ready to burst out of her body that has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 12 fingers or something. So that wasn't cool right there. So you definitely saw that there was some morphing going on right here. And so that was a big no-no. I didn't really like that. So she started off pretty right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But still, it looks like she has 2 pinkies and 2 index fingers right there. And here she looks like she's doing that spot thing. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so here we have the spaceship landing. She looks a little different there, but this was supposed to come like later in the story. So that's a little early. Okay, so here you have where she's exploring, and then she's lighting a beacon. Alright, so that's not too bad. I kind of really like the previous, where she's in a desolate land. So pretty nice shot. There's lighting the beacon. Now, if you notice, her eyes look a little kind of funky there. You know, they were like something like that. Anyway, okay. But look at that. Okay, so her eyes are a little funky there. I don't know what's going on. So after the beacon, nice shot. Now, I really like this. The wind movement, the close-up shot, I mean, that is really nice. It's really nice. There's some really good movement there. There's a desolate land. There she is still. Now, this is weird because now she's, you know, no longer has her helmet on. She's walking around. Looks like, I don't know, she's in the States or something. Not necessarily. Now, I don't know what this line is over here. This could be the outline of another planet or something like that. So this looked a little bit out of place, but the walking was actually very natural. If you watch that. Looked like there's a little morphing with her hand. She was walking right there. Okay, it's a little morphing with her hand right about there. But overall, nice landscape, nice movement. I like that last clip. Her eye again was a little wonky. But overall, you know, you can see her skin imperfections here, which I really like that. Pretty realistic. Nice movement. So supposedly this was her looking up at the sky, and something is bursting through. It kind of looks more like the sun. And now she's back with, now if you notice her eye also looked, oh man, what the heck? Her eye also looked a little funky right here as well. Look like she has a glass eye. Alright, so I don't see the kid anywhere. So I don't know if the husband left the kid behind. Kid didn't make the trip, didn't survive the trip. I don't know. But alright, so let me give you my full synopsis on LTX Studio. I like it. For storyboard generation and just being able to type in what you want, and it does all of that for you, and have the ability to add sound effects, which I did not do. You have the ability to have voiceover, which I think would be really good for maybe some shorter animated films. Pretty solid, really solid. And I'm sure the more I get in there and start to work on the different scenes and edit the different shots, I'll probably get a better output. But overall, I like the movement. I like the different focal lengths. I like the different types of shots that you can get. I like the fact that they created the number of characters that I needed. The fact that you can have a voiceover if you want. I mean, there's a lot of positives to LTX Studio, and I really look forward to diving into this a lot more and seeing what exactly I can create and really cut the time in half. So I really think that's where LTX Studios is going to come in. Just making your creation a lot faster, having consistent characters, and then using something like a Midjourney or some other AI art generator to fill in with a lot of the B-roll. So if you found this video helpful or insightful, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe and like button, as I will be sharing a lot more of my workflow and different AI art generators in the future. So thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Y'all take care.